Hello and welcome everyone to this wonderful new episode of By the Book Daggerheart. I am Cress Nether. Welcome to the Fey Groves here on twitch.tv/nethervt. I've seen some lovely people in chat already. We have an Herb doing a little high wave. We have Gamesy being first in the chat, despite Herb being sooner. We have Sunny redeeming second and doing some random encounters. Congratulations, you managed to defeat a Blight Shrub. And Danny Cat being third. Okay. Yay, okay. I knew you were waiting for that. Also, I see some people lurking. I hope you all have a lovely day already. I am going to jump in with the folks over in the call, but today we are going to be playing some more By the Book Daggerheart. And this is going to be exciting, because we are starting with something quite, well, sinister. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
I hope you're all doing well.
At some point, my noise filter is going to stop picking up these noises.
I do have a fan on in the background because it's suddenly above 20 degrees centigrade, and that is sudden for me. So
That is quite
it's
warm.
shady.
We went from 6 to 16.
Oh, yeah, that is also quite a difference. But I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all excited to play some Daggerheart.
Yeah, I just finished my vegetables.
You finished your vegetables! Wonderful.
I'm starting
am
to
just-
feel scared, to be honest.
You're starting to feel scared? Only Nose should feel scared. You shouldn't feel scared, but if you want to embody your character...
What? I forgot everything you tutored me through yesterday, day before.
It'll be fun.
As I said then, we'll just explain it again. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I fully agree. So,
If I had $1 for every time I had to walk someone through a combat as a GM to somebody that I was familiar with a game that we were playing, I would not need to work anymore.
hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Not just.
I'm taking part. I took part in a game where we were just dumped into level 20 characters. I have never played a level 20 character.
Oh,
I was also playing a sorcerer. I've never played a
Uh-huh.
sorcerer.
Oh no, you were playing a caster. Oh dear.
Yeah, so I was just going, can I do this? No, I can't. Do you have bonus actions? No, I don't. Give me a minute, guys. I need to see what I actually can do, because I have 7,000 spells, but some of them are concentration, and I don't know.
yeah.
Well,
So I was
welcome
also
to the
in
I
that
Wish
game.
Sorcerers Were Good Club.
I was a Battle Master fighter. I didn't have anything ranged. And we were fighting a flying dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
Oh yeah.
I've been
My-
told.
My draconic spirit did the most damage. Not
True.
me. My draconic spirit.
Mm.
I just kept trying to stab the dragon
Hey.
with a knife.
To be fair, it was your Draconic spirit.
True. Eventually, the dragon was defeated by someone screaming inside its head.
Yeah, brain go splat. Anyway, that is not what we're going to be playing today, because we are playing Daggerheart and not Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition.
We're playing Daggerheart.
Herb says when a fighter has no ranged attack, someone should throw them so they are the ranged attack. We were trying. Nobody had a strength score over +2. Except for me! And I cannot throw myself!
Yeah, that requires someone
That
who
attitude.
can throw you, which is usually the fighter.
So,
There was canon background that my character would regularly throw Cress's character, except my character was a sorcerer.
yeah, that
even-
we
well-
don't know why.
Yes. I did, while I wasn't had my draconic heritage whatever thing, I still couldn't throw
Well,
Cress's character.
so the reason for that was because you specifically were playing a tall Dutch guy. And so the headcanon was, of course you can throw me. I was playing specifically a dwarf.
I was the most Dutch guy to ever Dutch guy. It was glorious.
Yes,
I used
including
my
the
Dutch
accent.
accent. And all my Dutch proverbs, but badly translated.
Indeed. So,
Can't wait to throw the party in Pathfinder 2e. Anywho, let's
we do a little bit of housekeeping beforehand. Did everyone add a hope because Ophelia has that ability?
I am doing that right now.
Wonderful.
Something has done it for me because I am now full up.
Okay. Well,
Let me go do that.
in that case, we are starting off our session.
Also, here's a question before we do.
Yes.
Last session, I did the conjure shards to have a shield around me.
Oh, this doesn't work.
And I specifically used a hope to keep that going. Is that still up, or
That should still be up.
Okay, I'm gonna check this if that's still up.
In fact, you can just, I believe, go ahead and recast it. There should be a
It's shard armor. It should be this. And it needs to mark a stress.
yeah, you can cross it out. You don't have to do that. And then it should be target rune. Oh, target token no longer exists. Interesting. That's not right. There we go.
I know what it. Oh,
Target no longer exists. Perish.
Then perish. So that should work now. We start our session in the dark of night. As you were bedding down after a day of travel, you were suddenly finding yourself in the midst of some ancient battleground or boneyard, and those bones were not quite restful yet. Crawling from the snow and ice, you have seen how giant skeletons rip themselves out of the ground, and spectral soldiers have started gaining on you. I'm going to activate one of the archers over here. No, that's not the wrong one. This one. There we go. As I'm going to show people on the VTT how things are going. Currently, and I need to grab this again, we have this one active. Let me see where their character sheet is. They are going to deal with the one who's giving them the most grief, which is Rune in this instance.
uh-oh.
And let's see. I am going to specifically spend a fear.
You ain't got a lot of that, Mo.
As you are within very close range of at least two other PCs, Hafrit and Ophelia.
Am I in very close range of Ophelia?
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that is very close.
And I'm going to attack. Am I going to use more fear for an experience? No, I'm not. I'm just going to wing it. Let's see if I roll good this time. No, I don't. I should have used that. But your evasion is 10, so it doesn't hit. Well, poop. Yeah, I'm going to just spend another fear to activate one of the giant remains next to you, and this is something that we figured out as we were talking. So thank you very much for that. I am going to spend that fear for a group attack.
I'm about to get pummeled.
So with minions, which these are, I can spend a fear to choose a target and spotlight all giant remains within close range of that PC. And I believe, yes, all of them are currently within close range of Rune.
This,
Yeah,
I
this one
guess.
is. Not if you measure from center to center, that one is not. But how do you measure that? Is there
What I'm doing is just I am holding onto one of these tokens and then hovering over yours. It says close, and so we'll be using that.
Fair enough.
I can then move into melee range of you. I'm just going to do this, and I believe I can...
That is rude.
That is very rude. One of them will just not be coming, because they are stepping on their captain, yes. And they are going to target Rune and attack with their Warhammer. If this hits, you will be taking 20 points of physical damage. And that does hit.
Yep.
So
That
is...
my... Is that my second threshold? Let me check. No, 20, so that's just 2. So, first of all...
22 is your
that
severe threshold.
That's just 20.
So it's
just
2
20 damage,
points of
right?
hit, 2 hit points that you need to mark, or you can mark an
Right.
armor slot and reduce that to 1.
So I can mark an armor slot. That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
And I'm also, because I have the shards, the
Yes.
shards also let me reduce it, which further. And I'm gonna need to... I need to read exactly what it is. I spend a hope to keep them after I get God, right? Yep.
I
I'm
believe
gonna
that
spend a
is
hope
the
to keep them.
case.
So that should reduce both those points back to 0, and I don't take any HP damage unless I did something wrong here and I'm not allowed to do both. Mark an armor slot and use that. That should be that.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use both personally.
I don't know either, but I might not be familiar with some niche ruling, which is
I-
why
I
I'm pointing it out.
Should have put the spotlight tracker on this one. You know, I'm feeling
There's
generous.
3 more attacks. There's 3 more
Nope.
attacks to go through, right?
There's
Or was
not
that
three
one?
more attacks. So with
It's
minions,
one attack, but the damage is big.
yes. So what it does, it combines all 4 into one attack, and then, as you can see in the group attack description, on a success, they deal 5 physical damage each. So it's 4 times that 5 points of damage.
Yep. Fair enough.
So, I'm feeling generous. I'm going to bring the spotlight back to you. Who would like to go? I do have a fear point left.
Is that just because you only have 1 left?
I could have used it. I could have. I'm not afraid to use it.
Right. I will say I specifically don't want right now because I think I'm in a good spot where I'm soaking up a lot of aggression, and I think that's good because I have a lot of armor on me right now.
All right. So we have
Does anyone
half-freaks.
have anything they want to do at this particular
Nose
moment?
is a hand raise. And the
I would like to
Ah,
yell at
nose.
Buddy.
Yes.
I'm not seeing the token or the hand raise like in the
under the
That is
combat
under
encounters
combat
tab
encounter
on the
tab, yeah.
right.
No, that's the
Oh,
wrong one.
there it
That's the wrong
is.
one.
Okay, thank you.
That's the wrong one.
Sorry about that.
Cross swords top
It's
right.
the one just below chat messages. Right,
Yeah.
The swords.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Yes, I would like to first yell at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, we've left our left flank open. Because I am very scared that we're just gonna get bombarded on that end. And then I will move out. Hello, can I move? Is it possible? I'll move far enough to get into close range with this fucker.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm a improved returning blade at this one.
Okay.
That is an attack.
Correct.
Can I put? I mean, I don't know. You might think that this is excessive, but when words don't cut it,
a knife
I
should.
feel like
Yeah, you can absolutely use that. That will require a hope that you can spend, but you are full up, so...
that's why I'm so stacked. Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Please?
That is a 15 with fear. So,
Dicks.
no dicks. A 15 meets their difficulty. So I get a fear, but you hit, so you can roll your damage.
Do I add sneak attack? No.
Currently, I believe you get your sneak attack, and let me just read that. You get that while you're cloaked, that's not currently the case, or while an ally is within melee range of your target, which is also not the case.
Did she not cloak last session?
I believe not.
I didn't know that I could do that. I mean, what is cloaking specific? Hold
So-
on, I'm just gonna check.
Yeah, what does that actually mean?
Real quick.
Cloaked specifically is a thing that rogues have. If you choose to hide, which is an action that you can do with usually a finesse roll, but I can also see agility or even knowledge for like having good hiding spots work there. Anytime you would be hidden, you're instead cloaked, which gives you additional benefits over the normal hidden condition.
So this is something that I still actively have to say, or is it just if I am hidden, it just automatically triggers? Because that's the wording.
So, the active thing that you need to do is to hide. That would require an action roll, but then once you're hidden, you're automatically cloaked.
Got it. Understood. Okay, but I'm gonna wait. You said no sneak attack.
No sneak attack.
Right, we're rolling.
That is a total of 11 damage. And that is 2 hit points from this Spectral Guardian.
Please tell me the Spectral Guardian doesn't.
Which-
have armor slots.
It does not have armor slots. Spectral Guardians work slightly different, or well, adversaries work differently from your player characters.
Its health bar went down. It said +2.
Yes, it did. Take +2 is good in this case of taking damage because you start with 0.
I don't know if their bars under their health, under their tokens, are supposed to do anything.
Green means
it
green
went
means good.
empty to me.
It's empty on my end.
Yeah, it was yellow beforehand.
And the Spectral Guardian is
Green with blue
dead.
eyes.
Bye bye.
So everything went according to plan.
Yes, all according to Cake.
Did you
Can there
see
be some indication that things are dead, please?
There is an indication that things are dead. There's a little,
Everything looks the same to me.
Really?
Okay.
Strange.
That is odd because.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot.
Okay, yeah, please.
Is it not updating on your end?
It might be the
And then
case in
move
this.
Back to my position while we're waiting for the screenshot.
Okay. Well,
It's not very good cover, but
technically, you have ended your spotlight, so you're still out in the open. Let me see what you see.
Okay, I see the screenshot. The dead thing is currently like in the shadow, so it's completely invisible.
Oh,
to you.
right. You just
Yeah.
don't see that particular token.
Right. If
Yeah,
you
it's-
try
it's
to
right
select
under it.
like an
I
area where
thought
nothing is
she was aiming at this one.
No, that's the archer. The Spectral Guardian is right behind the pillar for you, so it would be over here.
You can
And,
kind of
let
select
me
all
actually
areas by
show,
not unselecting your token.
The captain is going to be moving, even though he's dead. I will be moving him back, but just for Kalen, that is what a dead character should look like with a little grave marker on it. So, having taken the spotlight with that roll of fear, I am going to have this Guardian activate. And this Guardian is going to step over here. Rune, you used a stress to maintain.
hope to maintain it.
A
I
hope
think.
to maintain. Let me see.
I should have marked down by 1. Yeah, I don't know why the indicator above my character says
Yes.
4 hope, and my character sheet it's 3. I marked it down to 3.
Oh, curious.
Mine says 5, but I have 6. So
Let me
I think it's
update
just
real
not.
quick.
I think it's just not updated.
Yeah, the one above my character, like token just doesn't update
Interesting.
for some reason.
That is odd. Another thing to...
Maybe something to do with the update.
Yeah. Anyway, I am not going to spend effort on that right now. Sorry about that. With that Spectral Guardian, they are going to just try and spear Hafrit. That is a 19 on the die at 20 total.
Yep, that hit.
That does hit, and that is 2d8 plus 1. Total of 9 points of damage to deal.
Okay, I will do that one.
Okay. I'm going to give the spotlight over to you.
Does anyone have anything they want to do at this particular moment in time? If
Kaelin,
not, I can go
Ophelia,
shore up the
Hafrit,
left flank.
Rune.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I can re-up rally, so
The
people have their
only thing-
d6s.
I believe Rally is still up for most folks.
It says end of session.
Oh, okay.
Right. The only thing I would do is I would make use of the AoE feature
Should
of
be
like
cleared
my
at the end of
main
the session.
weapon to essentially try and take out a bunch of minions around me all at once. Because specifically on a successful attack against target in melee range, all other adversaries within very close range must succeed on a reaction roll or take half that damage. Essentially, if I hit one of these frost giants, all of them are going to take damage, including the I think it's a spectral guardian below us because that's also in very close range.
2 of them, yep.
Essentially, if I make a successful attack roll, 5 things have a chance to take damage. which
I
might
believe
be
6. You said within...
That one is just close. That one is the above one is
okay.
just close.
Yes.
It has to be very close.
Yes, understood.
There is 6 because there's
Oh,
2
there is
spectral
6, yes.
guardians and yeah.
Oh,
Do
that
you
is
want the
minimal.
buff? Do you want the buff from Kaelin to have a better chance of doing that?
Yeah, that might be good.
Okay.
Okay, then Kaelin it is.
Okay, so go rally.
You rally your allies. Once per session, you describe how you rally the party and give yourself and each of your allies a rally die.
I'm not feeling up to describing right now.
Okay.
Just. And I think I want to. Fire one of these guys to just get rid of them. Let's start getting rid of them.
I will apply the effects on all of you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Huzzah!
Like that little thing in the corner that says you
Yes.
have the d6.
And you, what did you want to
Gonna fire at this
target?
guy.
Okay, yes. This one.
No, go away. There you go. I'm gonna do my spend some stress to get a bonus,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe is 2. Fight check. Yes. Let's do.
That is a 21 with hope. So that
hit.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, please. It's
8
8
damage.
points of damage. Now, these are minions, as I said before. One hit kills one minion. However, they do have a certain threshold. After that, the damage goes to the next adversary in range. So, this giant remains is dead. This giant remains is dead.
Just fucking sniper shot through both of their heads.
Yeah. So you described your magic as like writing in the air and then the words having your intended magical effect, correct?
Yeah.
So
writing
I'm
in the book.
Yes, okay. And then you can see how that writing, that prose
Just
or
manifesting
poetry,
like an arrow out of light that goes through their heads.
just directly through. Excellent. So you've taken down 2 of these big, giant skeletons. Excellent job.
I would
You've
say
rolled
to
with
the
hope?
rest- I would say to the rest of the party, they're not as strong as they look. And then that is my turn.
That is your turn indeed. Who would like to go first? Next, because I believe Rune had something to do.
I did have something to do. It's not as relevant anymore, as seeing as 2 of the targets are dead now.
I mean,
but I would still
4 out of
try-
6, still not bad.
It's still not bad, no. Unless anybody else has something to do, I would probably try to attack now.
All right.
I do have an idea, but it can wait until your attack.
Right. So, I would like to attack. Oh, no, I don't want to move. I do not want to move. I just want
It's okay.
to measure real quick. That's not the measuring tool. That's measure distance. Yeah. Yeah, this one up here.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean rolling to a. That would be the specifically. What is the exact ruling on this again? I think I read it already. Yeah, again, yep, just as a regular attack. Just has to be a regular attack. So
Mhm.
attack specifically, I don't think anything here gives me advantage or disadvantage. And I would like to use a, well, would I use a rally dice to hit for sure against a minion?
It's up to you.
Let's make sure it hits. I don't usually use the rally dices, so let's make sure it hits. And let's roll to attack.
Well, there you go. 29 with fear. You needed a 13, so this is definitely enough.
We love overkill.
You do love overkill. So you go ahead and roll that damage.
Right, which if I... Where is the damage button?
I'll look up the Hammer of Exota for the moment, because that is a specific one. Ah, I see.
Corrupt.
Very good.
Why is the damage button not there?
Damage button is in chat.
Oh, it's... Right.
So it's this target.
Roll... Yeah, it says no current targets, which is weird. I'll roll damage, which is just...
Mhm.
Just basic. Just a basic roll.
That is
four-
that is 10 damage. So one giant remains is immediately dead. The next one, that's this one, also gets hit on kind of like the end of your swing. But then there is that secondary effect for this weapon.
The secondary effect, let me read it out very
Yes, please.
specifically. It is on a successful target against a target within melee range, all other adversaries within very close range must make
Yep.
a reaction roll, and specifically of 14, or take half that damage. So 5 damage would go to everybody. So basically to if I select my... If I select here, very close, melee, just close. So the two below.
Two
me
behind,
would-
yes. So I'm going to roll this twice. You said it needs to beat a 14 or take half damage, so take 5 points.
It doesn't say it needs to, or beats or meets. It just...
That's always meets or beats in this case. So a 13 does not meet it. And another one is a 6, does not meet it. So they take 5 points of damage, which is 1 hit point. And this one as well. Excellent go about it. That was a 29 with fear, so I'm taking that point. Thank you very much. And with those giant remains dead, now only one remains.
That's not true, there's more over there.
That is true, but on this side, at the very least. I'm going to move this in close, in melee range for the both of you. Let me just bring this to the front. And I am going to attack Rune for killing, well, maybe it's brethren, maybe it's old ancient enemies, who knows. Warhammer goes down. And a 14 hits, I believe.
That is, I think I cannot choose whether to mark an armor slot or conjure or the shards, so I think it's always the shards. Those have priority, so I'm going to mark a hope to keep those up and reduce that because... Does it meet my threshold? Yes, it does, so I'm going to need to mark another armor slot as well. And
5
that
is your
is...
threshold.
Your damage threshold is 11, so a 5 does not...
Oh, is that just... Oh, right.
Yeah, there is a difference between to hit and damage. Big number is noticeably more prevalent there, more noticeable. So that's fair. But yeah, you can just immediately take that and reduce it by 1 with your shards.
And I did spend the hope to upkeep it.
That is very fair. In return, the Spectral Guardian behind you is going to be spotlit. And with that, is going to probably try and deal some more damage. I'm going to spend a fear for this particular effect, as I'm going to use its Ghost Blade attack. So I've already spent the fear. That is an 11 to hit you.
My evasion's 10, so that hits.
Yes. With that, it deals 20 points of damage, and you must mark a stress.
Well, same song and dance. Spend a hope to upkeep, make 1 armor, mark 1 armor slot, and 1 stress, apparently.
All right. Whittling down those resources.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. It is your turn once more. Who would like to take the spotlight?
I would like to.
Ophelia?
Ophelia had an idea.
I want to use Bolt Beacon.
Uh-huh.
On, let me remember, it was click T to target?
Yeah, hover and hold, yeah, hover and press T for the... Okay,
yeah, there's
the
little
giant
red
remains.
arrows now pointing at it.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use Bolt Beacon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use Can You Don't for hitting Moon.
Still love it. So you make that spellcast roll against a target within far range.
Yes.
I will say, because this is a minion, that vulnerability on a hit will not work, since it will be dead within just if you hit.
Okay. In which
Wait,
case...
no,
I'm
no, no,
gonna
no,
actually
sorry. I'm telling a fib. This is far range, and since you are casting a spell, it will ping towards the nearest giant remains.
Okay.
If you deal more than 7 points of damage.
Okay, and then that other remains will be vulnerable and go.
Correct.
Okay, then I'll do it. Rolling that.
And I don't... Oh, that is a critical. So, you get to roll your damage, and it'll just bump that up. I think you'll have to mark that it is a critical, and then it'll do, I believe, max damage plus what you roll.
It automatically marked it critical.
Ah, that's very good then.
Well, we'll see when I roll, but the little orb for critical is filled, so I'm assuming.
Okay, that is 27 points of damage. So
That looks like critical damage to me.
that does look like critical damage to me. So what this is going to do is
Bring up the big guns.
normally bolt beacon is just for one target. Whenever a minion is dealt damage, it is immediately dead. But as I mentioned before, overkill will surge. It will spill over to the next one. What we're going to do, if a giant remains, will still be, well, undead. The last one in the chain will become vulnerable for the next hit, rather than having that vulnerability just get lost because it struck a target. So, this first giant remains is dead, because it got hit. We tick over to 7 points of damage. The second giant remains is dead. We tick over to 14. Dead. We tick over to 21. Dead. We tick over to 28. We don't have that anymore. So, this giant remains at the very edge over here is vulnerable.
Ophelia, more like Opelia. Kind of.
The
Yeah!
funny thing is, I don't even see that giant remains, but it's gonna be glowing brightly now.
It is going to be glowing brightly, so I am going to actually just go in and add... I will put a light on it. And light color will be gold.
You gain a hope in clear stress. If
You
have
gain a hope, you
because
clear a stress.
Because you rolled a critical.
Nice.
And
I
since
don't
you
have any
rolled-
stress, but
Since you
Great
rolled a
for extra
critical,
on you.
which is even better than just rolling with hope, Spotlight remains with you. Who would like to go?
Cool, I'll do it.
Okay,
I
Hafrid
was
takes it.
told- I was told that the left flank needed some attention.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit No Mercy. That didn't send a chat. There we go. I do have the. Oh, there it goes. Yep, I see. Alright, so I spend my 3 hope to gain a +1 bonus to my attack rolls until I rest.
Yes.
Hit that button. Target me. Apply effects.
There. It should, yeah.
Yes.
On my side, yes.
That's fine. But the next thing that I will do is I will mark a stress to do deft maneuvers, which allows me to go anywhere within far range without making an agility roll. If I end it within melee range, I can immediately make attack against them and gain another +1 bonus to the attack roll.
Excellent.
Mark the stress. We'll continue on that. All that stuff is there. And then there is just the oh my womo as I go over to shining individual all the way over here.
Shinderu.
And then we will target that one. I shall roll an attack. I have to find out where the attack roll is. There it is. And then not roll damage. What happens if I click this? There it is. That's what I do. Okay. And then they are vulnerable, so I believe I get an advantage on that. Is it 1d6 for vulnerability?
Yes, 1d6.
Okay, so advantage is 1d6. Deft maneuvers and no mercy are currently on. I have no hope to spend on experiences. I'm going to save the rally dice because I use that to help me deal with my stress.
Mm-hmm.
I shall make a roll.
There you go, 24 with hope. That one is immediately dead, but I would like to see how much damage you roll.
Awesome. I don't have hope for the tusks. As mentioned, I'm going to save the bardic dice, so I'll just make a regular roll.
That
Oh,
is damning.
I think we're out
Wow.
of minions.
Well, yes, very much so. I'm going to just... Ophelia, you see that golden light from your bolt beacon just immediately snuff out, and then you hear... Oh, come on. And then you hear just the noise of two heavy piles of bones hit the ice.
Oh, that's with hope, so I gain a hope. I think for the moment, instead of putting that in my hope, though, I will put that in my Slayer pool. And then
Okay. Who would like to go next? Now, the left flank has been severely thinned out. There's only the Spectral Archer here, and we have 3 Spectral Guardians. Wait, sorry, we have a Spectral Archer, another one somewhere.
Spectral Archer right
Oh,
here.
yeah, the Spectral Archer right in the back, and then the 3 Spectral Guardians you have to contend with.
There's a third guardian? I only see 2.
There's one here,
Okay.
and one here.
It is now behind the pillar from me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, this one should also have light. There we go. So, who wanted to take the spotlight this time?
I got nothing. I'm flabbergasted.
I mean, you have your abilities to just simply attack.
I know. I mean, as in, I got nothing. As in, I've got no ideas yet.
Oh, I got a thing.
hold on.
Kaylin's got a thing. Let's go, Kaylin.
I got a thing. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to. You're all in close range. Who would like to be able to hit 2 things?
Honestly, I think Ophelia would benefit from that, given the
Ophelia.
2 spectral.
I'm going to use Parallella on you.
So, Parallella, you spend 2 hope, cast a spell on yourself or an ally within close range. The next time the target makes an attack, they can hit an additional target within range that their attack roll would succeed against. You can only hold this spell on 1 creature at a time. That is wonderful. Let's target and apply.
Fun thing is, I was just thinking I should go stab someone. So
You should go stab someone.
Eagle. And,
Kaylin, you do have your let's see, this is spending hope.
It's meant to.
Your turn ends on an action roll.
Yes, I know. I can shoot things.
You can shoot things indeed.
I'm just gonna move up a bit
Mm-hmm.
so I can see more of this side.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are all dead. I'm gonna shoot this fucking. No, I can't reach very far. I'm gonna soften up this guy a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Pew. 20.
20. The Spectral Guardian behind Rune, correct? Yeah, so you can roll your damage. That is 13, which is enough for 2 hit points.
Yeah.
So this one goes to 3 out of 4.
And that is me done.
Excellent. That is also with hope, so...
Also, at this point, I'm gonna dispel that illusion.
Okay.
I don't really need it anymore.
That is absolutely fine. Ophelia's turn is now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move towards these two guys. So I'm in within.
You
melee
are
range.
within melee range of the both of them. Yes.
And I'm gonna, stab him with my rapier.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm gonna target that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I just. There. I might as well use my Bardic Rally dice for this.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I really want to hit in this case. In any case, but especially now. It's not a reaction. I'm not using any experiences. No advantage or disadvantage. Okay.
That is a 21 with hope. That hits both of them in this case. So do go ahead and roll with roll your damage, and let's see for Paralela. Yeah, just hit another an additional target.
Oh dang.
22 points. That is enough for 3 hit points. Given that this is 2 at a time, how do you see this Paralela effect happening, Sunny?
I imagine it's sort of a mix of Kaylin's magic with Ophelia's magic.
Mm-hmm.
So as she reaches out to stab the one that she actually targeted, there's a sort of spectral version of herself.
Mm-hmm.
But like in sunlight, I guess. But her weapon is made of words and letters.
Yeah.
And I can imagine how that spectral shape of your own mirror image, those words all have the same similar theme: strength, sharpness, accuracy. And as it slashes down this spectral guardian, all of the viscera or the effect of a melee attack, just everything is little bits of words, little letters that are splashing onto the snow.
And imagine them melting since sun magic.
Yes. Wonderful. You've rolled with hope, and it is still yours turn.
I have a question.
Yes.
I know in other TTRPGs, if you flank an enemy with another ally, you create advantage. Is that also applicable in this scenario, in this game?
No, not necessarily. Flanking usually is like a benefit to things like attacks of opportunity happening. Attacks of opportunity technically are a thing in Daggerheart, but for specifically I believe it's either the bone or blade domain. So there is a card that allows you to block some adversaries. I would say in this case, we are not dealing with any particular flanking rules. However, people that you are flanking with could spend hope to give you advantage.
If I may, I would like to close in with the Spectral Archer, for that way somebody, if they want to go next, could get sneak attack if necessary.
That is fair. Let's have Hafrid go first in that case.
Mhm.
Somebody.
And I can move
Yeah,
within
that
close
might be-
range of something, right?
You can move within close range, yes.
All right. So we will go ahead and do that, and then I will take this. I will go to my inventory. I will swing the falcon. I believe I have, yes, I have no mercy still up. Don't have hope. So I will go ahead and roll.
That is a 20 with hope, which hits.
I will spend the Slayer die on this one. It's not letting me do that.
Okay.
Interesting. I think Slayer is just a D6, if I recall
I
correctly. Let me just
believe
double-check.
that's to be the case. Yes, you can place a d6 on the card instead of gaining a hope. So it's a d6 extra.
So would it be 1d6? I think I should put plus before that. Okay, so let's see if that does it. Hitting the roll button. It did do it. Yay!
It did do it, yay! That is 26 points of damage. So, you have this twinned blade that you and Ophelia share. Yours is heftier, yours is more suited to your own fighting style, a falchion rather than a rapier. But as you trudge from where you fought those giants, you manage to stay on your feet as you traverse this ice. And I'm going to say, like, you wanted to stand in position to flank in case Nose were to move that way. However, you notice that with the momentum you've built up, you slash through this spectral archer. It is attempting to stay in place.
It is physical damage.
It is physical damage. You are right. That is actually a good point that I was forgetting. So a 13 points of damage is only 2. So you feel yourself sliding just a little bit this way as you're still on the ice, but you have dealt a grievous blow to this archer.
Excellent.
I think...
I'll replace the Slayer dice that I just spent, so...
Understood. That is your spotlight. I'm going to spend a fear and spotlight the final guardian, who's moving within close range of Hafrit, trying to defend its ally. I can only do a normal attack. I cannot activate Ghost Blade and deal much more damage. So spear it is. Does a 4 hit?
It's not hit.
Wonderful. Okay, it's your turn.
That question much better than does a 34 hit?
Does it? Nose would like to go. All right.
Okay, I am going to. Can I do sneak attack on this with Free trying to set that up?
Yeah,
let's
I'm
see if you
an
can
ally
get.
within melee range.
You are an ally within melee range. Let's see. You can.
I get that far?
So, with your returning blade, you cannot throw at far range. However, you can move up to close range and then attack, and that will give you.
So that means I can move. No, here.
Yep, that is correct.
Okay, fantastic. Give me a second. I'm going to mobilize myself on the ice and do a run and slide.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to fling the returning blade hello at. Give me a second. Let me target that thing. At this thing. Can I, when words don't cut it again?
I'm going to say yes.
Tackle. I just want to make sure. Do I want to use my bardic die? Nah. Only have to hit
I mean,
one, right?
it's your hope. Your
I missed! No, never mind.
No, you didn't target. But you roll your damage. Go for it.
Okay. And
And
I
this-
rolled with hope, yay! Do I
You
get
rolled
sneak
with
attack?
hope.
Yes.
You do get sneak attack. Correct.
Yay! Thank you.
That's so many die.
Oh, that's many dice!
That's many dice. That is a 23 to hit.
Yay!
The Spectral Archer is fully dead by this point.
I think
And
we've
then
learned
hope-
how to do damage.
I think you most certainly did.
And then for flavor's sake, can I
Uh-huh.
say that as I'm skidding, I just move and hit into... Oh no, but that was a spectral thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
There's no bones.
I'm going to say like there's slivers and scraps of ancient armor that lie on the ice at that
Can
point.
I just for flavor, I get stuck there?
I think that would give you a little bit more grip. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop at that.
You rolled with hope. I am all out of fear. Who wants to go next? Currently, there is a Spectral Guardian over here, and the Spectral Archer over here.
The thing is, I don't think I have anything interesting to do necessarily right
You
now.
wanna
only thing
run
for-
up to one and do a team up attack.
Ooh, yeah. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough hope for now. I'm up. I have I have one hope because I needed to spend hope to maintain my don't take too much damage shield.
Now,
Also,
if
with hope-
Kalen were to
I have 4.
instigate this tag team attack and spend the 3 hope, you could still, like, together do this.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Right.
Okay, in that case,
I think
let
I
me...
would need to move in place, wouldn't I? Still.
So, I want to ask, who are you going to be attacking?
Could I cut in real quick?
Yes, Ophelia?
Really?
I have prayer dice. I can use the spent dice value to reduce incoming damage, add dice, add to the roll's result after the roll's made, or gain hope equal to the result. I can also give these to other players.
Correct.
I rolled 2 4s. So someone wants 4 hope.
Well, that is, I think, one of the only ways of sharing hope.
I have one hope right now, so
I'm tapped out of hope.
you needed more than you probably needed more than me.
I mean,
I mean,
Ophelia
I have
did roll
2.
2 4s. But I don't know if anyone else needs like incoming damage prevented or anything like that. I'm good on hit
I
points and
just want to
armor.
do more team up moves.
Fine,
Team attacks are really good.
Advance.
So yeah, if you are willing to do so, I can bump up my hope and rune if you are willing to do so.
I would also be willing to take for hope if
Sick.
nobody else needs them.
Now I'm good.
Okay,
As I
Rune
see
gets
it,
the
we have
hope.
2 enemies remaining, so
Yes.
Right. Well, okay, that was out of turn order. Now that I have hope, I could actually initiate a team up attack.
Do it.
So that is far. How far do I have to move to go to the top one? I can move barely into range. I
I
think
believe you can, yes.
that would
As
be
you're
barely
going up there, what is your favorite classical element?
my favorite classical element in
The
terms of
platonic?
like,
As in like fire, earth, water, metal.
I
wood,
think for
whatever.
Rune that would very much. Oh, we're talking those 5 elements.
Whichever ones, air, lightning.
I think for
Metal.
Rune it would be very much
I
like
think-
stone or earth.
Okay. Then I will write it so that as you're walking past this pillar, or this pillar, whichever one you're going towards.
North.
Yeah,
So,
as you're walking past this pillar, a bunch of rocks will fly off and join the end of your weapon as you swing it.
I think
Yep,
for
I think
that,
that works out.
Kalen, you would also probably need to move west or east so that you have line of sight to the enemy.
Is that allowed? Okay, so if... Can you pass? No, you can't. You can't easily pass your turn. Like, no, two people can't move at the same time, can they?
This is a tag team role, so yes, this does happen simultaneously.
Yeah, we're having it the same turn, basically. So I moved there. To where you were.
Okay, so you both have line of sight on this enemy. Now, with a tag team, both of you make your action roll for what you want to do. Kalen, you are making this stone outcropping
Yes.
pretty much like a battering ram towards the archer. So this would be a...
Mhm.
Yes. And then Rune, I'm assuming you're going to be using your hammer?
Do I do this as a
Yes,
reaction
very
roll?
much.
No, you do this as an action roll. So this... you both roll, and then you can choose which of the two results you take.
Okay. I'm using
Or
my
two.
stress for 2 bonus.
Okay.
Then, yep.
So there is a 14 with fear from Kalen.
Right, and I would just do a regular attack roll as well.
Mm-hmm. With your hammer.
I think there. Here's the thing, given... Okay, this is a tag team attack, right?
Yes.
And the specifically there's this pile of rocks next to me that's part of the attack because it fuses to the weapon. Could I use the experience the stone tells a story for this one?
Yes.
I'm absolutely going to agree to that, yes.
All right. Well, the stone is about to tell a very, very heroic story.
How
And
the
violent.
hell- What the hell?
Hmm?
Don't mind me. I'm just having the story moment.
As I may have said last time, but I'm going to repeat it, this is what is called a balanced encounter.
It didn't feel that way when we saw the numbers.
Correct.
Yeah, we're
We're-
used to the...
you're
we're
getting
the
used to this
action
now.
Economy. We're used to the action economy being a problem.
So, we have the option of a 14 with fear or an 18 with hope.
Oh, gee, I wonder.
I wonder as well. I'm assuming the 18. So the 18 hits, and you both gain a hope. So I believe Rune was the one instigating the tag team attack.
Yes.
Yes, in this case, so I mark off 3 hope.
You mark 3 hope, and then you gain another hope
Another one gained.
because of
Oh, wait,
what you just
roll
rolled.
with hope we gain hope?
Ah,
Yes.
I already marked that one,
Yes.
so I'd be at 2.
Oh, then I need to add hope. Whoops.
So I'd be at 2, so -3 + 1 would leave me at a 2.
Yes, that is correct.
No, -4 because I also used the
Right. Yes.
to do the higher thing. Right.
It
And
would
now
leave
we
you at
roll
1.
damage.
You
assume it's
both
not a
roll
regular
damage.
attack.
Kalen, you have described this way of like adding the rock to this attack. I'm going to say this just adds the same damage that you would do with your normal quill and book. So Rune rolls the damage, and then Kalen rolls damage for his book. Okay, 13 damage for
I
the
didn't
hammer.
roll the thing as an attack, so I'm gonna have to roll it as...
Just roll it as, I believe, a 2d6
+4.
plus 4. So, total of 21 points of damage. I believe, I have to check, the Hammer of Exota is a magical weapon. So that's
Well, not magic,
21 points going over their severe threshold. 3 hit points are marked, and it is dead,
Yeah.
leaving just the Spectral Guardian with Hafrit just on the ice.
Yeah, if anyone wants to do a team-up move, Kalen is always available.
Kalen, why
It's
don't you
very fun,
why
yeah.
don't you instigate in that case? Who do you
I
want?
did once. I
I
think I did with Hafrid last time.
no, Rune. Sorry, Afreet.
No, I
Last
did.
time,
I
last
I
time.
did instigate a team of attack with Hafrid last time we were in a different fight.
Oh yes, that was a different session.
Yes.
Yes.
This round, Ophelia's not on yet.
Yeah.
If we want to follow that particular order of things, if Ophelia wants to step
Does
in.
Ophelia want to go smack?
Is it possible to tag team with Hafrit and Nose?
No, it's just 2.
Got it.
The question is, who do you, Kaylin, if you're starting the tag team, who do you want to be part of this?
I think it's Ophelia's turn. Isn't it?
Okay.
Unless she didn't want the spotlight.
I have not heard from
She's not
Sunny.
saying anything.
I have been muted.
Ah, that makes some sense.
I was chatting away and it's
Oh,
like,
no!
oh no! What? It feels like they don't hear me. Wait a second.
Wait, maybe it's because they don't hear me. That would make
The
sense.
worst thing was the conversation kind of flowed
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah,
despite the fact that I was
it
chatting
happens.
and no one actually responded
Oh
to me.
dear.
I will say the same thing I always say in the situation. Always check.
Hmm.
Even if you know you're not muted, always check.
But please regale us with what you were saying.
I was just trying to see. I keep forgetting what my movement range is, but I think it's I can move into
You can
close
move
range.
you can move up to close range. So when it becomes far, that's the limit.
Yeah. So I'm just too far away. I'm to get into melee range with the.
I don't actually know. If you move,
You're
Can
measuring
you
from
make
the
your lines
center of the
touch?
thing, not- you have to measure from the edge of it.
I think
that's
you
pretty-
can.
Mhm.
We'll
I
just
think you
just
should
see.
I think you should just go there. And see
Yeah,
how it goes.
it's
Yeah,
not
I'll
that
just-
big
I'll
of a
move
deal.
there.
Like these are narrative distances. If it's like a millimeter away, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah. See,
You
you're
hover, if you
melee.
just hover over
Perfect.
it, what does it say?
Also, I believe Parallela ends the next time, so it does drop after your previous attack.
Yep.
Hey,
mhm.
Hafrit, do you want to tag team this?
Sure.
Yes.
I want to use forceful
Kill.
push, which I'm gonna put in chat for you.
Okay. Make an attack with your primary weapon against a target within melee range. Yep. On a success, you deal damage and knock them back to close range. Boom! On a success with hope, you add a d6 to your damage roll. Additionally, you can spend hope and make them temporarily vulnerable. That is...
Basically, I'm gonna push them into Hafrit.
You can. It might hurt.
Are we
I'll
gonna
be
talk
fine.
about a double skewer here?
All right,
I mean, that's
yeah,
what
sure,
these twinned weapons were made for, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, that's
Okay.
hard though.
So I mark 3 hope for the
Okay.
For the tag team, yes.
tag team.
So you spend a 3 hope.
Yep. Then I'm gonna use forceful push,
Uh-huh.
which apparently costs a hope. It says.
You
No, if you
may
wanna
make them
spend a
vulnerable.
You can
hope
spend a hope and make them
additionally.
vulnerable. But it doesn't, you don't
Alright.
have to spend it.
Well, I don't want to.
Okay. So, we're targeting the Spectral Guardian. You first make an attack with your primary weapon.
Okay, that is that
Your
one.
rapier.
I roll. Well,
That is a 7 with fear. Hafrit, your attack might help in this case. Like, I am going to say a 7 doesn't hit.
I am going to roll that.
That's a 23 with fear. I will take that
No,
fear.
it's a 23 with hope.
Ah. Do you have the hope to... Do you have the stress to do
It's
that?
not. I do.
Okay.
Indeed, I do.
There you go.
And then I'd like to use my rally die after this because I'm at 5 out of 6 stress.
I will...
We'll deal with this first.
I will say my obligatory line. They won't let me play my game.
Wait, yeah, you don't have any fear left. Although I guess you got a fear from my roll.
No, because
No,
we
because we
choose
didn't use
one of the two, and Hafrid specifically makes it with hope.
Yep.
So, both of you roll your damage.
Okay, I will add Slayer onto this because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Level 2. Level 2. Level 2.
Okay, 23 plus... let me see...
20.
20. This is 43 points of damage. So...
Cool.
What happens if you double the higher threshold?
So, this is an alternate rule.
Max of the...
An alternate rule that exists is if you exceed the severe threshold by a factor of 2, which in this case is true, you would deal 4 points, 4 hit points of damage. However, I am going to say, in this case, because we do not use this alternate rule, that it takes 3 points of damage because it exceeds its severe threshold, leaving it with 1, but we have that forceful push. It is a success with hope. Did you add that +6 to your...
I didn't.
You didn't. So in that case, let's say that this is when the Spectral Guardian hits Hafrit, dealing that 6 points of damage and another hit point. It goes 2-4. It is defeated.
Yeah.
I'm
Because it
sort of
makes
imagining...
no narrative sense for this guy not to die after that severe damage.
I mean, you're running the game. You could just say he dies.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did.
Yeah.
What I kind of imagine is Ophelia just flying up with her rapier aimed. Hafrid sees what she's doing, locks in, stabs at the same time, but Ophelia has some speed, so she just uses her feet against the, what was it, archer?
This was a guardian, but yes.
Guardian. To both stop herself, but also, push.
And as this dies down, the final undead adversary is defeated. You can see the flickering, ghostly fire on these pillars wink out, leaving you once more in darkness. And that is where we are going to take our break. We are going to take about 10 minutes. We are going to be starting 5 minutes to 25 past the hour. Let's not use Dutch terminology here. And we'll see you then. In the meantime, there will be some clips and unfortunately some ads. If you see the ads, don't watch them. If you see the clips, enjoy.
Hey chat, might be a good thing to stretch your legs.
Some advice from Harry.
Take your meds
Is that
if you
genuinely
need
how
to.
the Dutch
Get
do it?
something
5
to
to
drink.
half past?
Get comfy while you're at it.
Yes. Yes, it is weird.
I know that this is a family. Ah, sausage! Sorry.
This whole thing together. Yeah, I really like those screams. The only scream I probably didn't like was the one in going, I hope I can make it down here. Yeah, this one. Because I went in here from Crossroads, went in here, couldn't figure out that there was a way of actually going up there if you...
Everywhere. Everywhere there's a person, there's a pair of titties.
At least it'll be a bit more manageable. So I'm just gonna do some standard shilling and then
You and me both.
Twitter, tweet that out. Done. Right, how are we doing, OBS? Any lost frames? No. Brilliant.
This message that
Hi. Space-sized weaponry on the horse? Weaponry's a word, you know? I mean, it's gotta... If you nut in space, do it push you backward? Horse nut in space? Blast off! I'm no fool.
Look, if I'm going to be fabulous, I require a team of specters, spooks, ghouls, and horrors to support me in my hour of everything, okay? So, like, I require that physically in my bones, right here.
I will definitely agree with you on that, Salty. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make them go meep, and I know it, but, you know, if I had a teacher like Faye in high school, probably would have done a lot better in some classes. Faye never really talks down to people, you know? Just always happy. Always happy to have them there. And that's really comforting. And I really appreciate that of them.
I don't think we've met. Although your face is rather forgettable, so who can say?
I wouldn't be saying that to him.
I go by Pie Thumper, and yourself.
Forgettable.
Hello there, Hi Thumper. My name is Sheogorath.
Sheogorath with the forgettable face. Oh my god. It seems Pythumper's showing off her weird side by chanting "Here come that 6-7" like a mantra.
And as you can see, here is our delightful, our beautiful, our handsome Daniel Craig. Oh, heartthrob. This has got to be the picture that we are recreating in Tomodachi Life as we speak, as we speaketh into this universe. All right. So yeah, that's just a tea.
My name's Alice, and this has been Alice and Snow argue about making food moist. You're welcome, everybody.
This is Garrus. Him... so beautiful. Him... Hold on. I'll show his best feature. Hold on. Look at his feet. Look at these. If you go to menu stream, you understand. I showed them in chat right now. Look at his feet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stompers, look at them. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at him. Look at his wide torso and itty bitty hips. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at his waist. Look at his snatched waist. Beautiful. Oh, I went it through him. I went it through him. Thank y'all for doing exclamation mark feed. can have many husbands.
Right, okay. Ooh, the towers are really quite far away, aren't they?
They are, but do you need to unlock them?
No, I just I do enjoy going for a good tower every now and then. Just getting that forecast.
Wow.
Oh, Kenzie, you have such a dirty mind. I'm really gonna have to watch what I say, aren't I?
A dirty mind is a joy forever.
No, stop it!
You get up off the couch and stretch. Can you get 200 steps in? Challenge yourself. Wait, I should narrate this. Instead of watching the ads, get up off your sofa. Walk 200 steps. Contribute not to the evils of capitalism. All right. Okay, we'll be right back. I'll see you guys in
We'll give love to you all. Wait, stop. Wait. I wish you 1,000. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me rephrase this. I will love on you with support and affection. Okay, don't get it twisted, chat. I know we're playing a dating sim. I do. But love and affection, chat. And support. Yes, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
And you may need to talk to Grimace.
I don't remember where the chest is over here.
I've sent you a
traveling
traveling
merchant
merchant.
Monday.
Metallurgy
Oh,
Monday.
wait.
Let's go. Okay.
No, up and to the left.
Wow.
Welcome!
Welcome in.
Found it.
Okay, that's actually a cool story. Shit. I'm so bad. Huh?
Oh, this is not gonna happen. Mama, I killed a man. Aimed a shotgun at his head. Pulled the trigger, now he's dead.
I'm a big nerd for this shit. I'm into it. See, okay, here's the thing. If Iris were real, I would 100% be all in on having Iris help me, because Jesus Christ, do I need help. And also, talking to an AI that understands itself? Yes, please. Let me in. I want in.
How many ways can I say this? Penis. 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 Not a penis. 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 Chat, did you know? Did you know that, strictly legally speaking, I'm an adult?
Demographic of bigoted, sexist bitch babies who were like, actually, I don't want a woman as my doctor. So she's hashtag not my doctor. and so they instead they like, I don't know what it was. They have this superiority. They have this like sexist superiority complex of like, NMDs can do, they I hate them so much, and they
Hello once more. We are back after.
And I am Dad. Sorry.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
I can't help myself.
No, it's okay. It's all good. Welcome back. I am going to be dropping the stream audio here as we are once more as we are done with our combat, and the night has turned back to the quiet that you experienced first when you started setting up camp.
Right, so question.
Should
Do
we
we
move?
stay here? Yeah, I was about to say.
Should we
like,
move?
Do we
I
stay
think
at
we
the
should
burial
move.
ground?
They're,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
further
let's
away
move.
from this incredibly haunted lake.
Well, that's absolutely fair. You head over, quickly packing up stuff, not even like packing it up fully, as you are going to be going to step to try and find something close by that doesn't feel that dangerous. And then you do take the time to listen, to watch for any signs of wildlife, undead or otherwise.
Suspicious pillars in the dark.
No suspicious pillars in the dark this time.
This time.
This time.
So, would we know anything about, like, is this just like something that happens naturally when you're out and about in the snowfields? Or is this definitely just something somebody did on purpose, like raising the dead like this?
Could I make a knowledge roll about that lake?
You can absolutely make a knowledge roll about that lake.
I'm going to spend a hope to use the arcane is no longer a secret to me, because this seems arcane.
Go ahead and do that, yes. $25 with hope. Go ahead and add that hope to your total.
It's your reaction roll.
No, it's an action roll is fine here. And you delve into your memories. From what you've read, from what you've experienced personally. There is definitely something about this that seems out of the ordinary. In the sense, like, yeah, like, you do not have any recollection of things that other people have noticed this. However, from the breadth of articles and stories and first-hand accounts,
The giant necromantic pillars.
There's definitely like you've heard stories of similar things happening, of like spirits in the night, or sudden relics activating under the ground of a campsite that caused destruction, or a sudden appearance of adversaries like the ones that you fought. As such, it is one, something new that you've experienced, certainly. Two, something that doesn't fall outside of the breadth of knowledge that you have. There's like, this is a unique thing, but there are similar or like equally unique things that have happened both to yourselves in the past or to others that you have read about.
I'm gonna think over it, nod a few times,
Mhm.
and just look at him and say, "Lake's haunted."
Ox quill, lake's haunted.
Forget about the lake. Can we talk about y'all?
Uh-huh.
That was holy shit.
You were there too. You were doing cool stuff. You threw that knife real good.
I mean, I feel like everybody knows how to throw a knife. Whether they're good at
I
it is
don't.
a different story. But
I don't.
What?
I knew how to
I
throw things. I
don't-
would not get so close to things.
I'm just saying, y'all were really powerful there. I don't. I mean, I know we've fought before, but that was on another level.
Yeah, it is definitely something you all notice, that you've tapped into new strengths, new powers, and maybe it is just something that you've picked up as you've gained experience. Maybe it's something about your group, the company that you've kept, that allows you to tap into these new wells of power. But yes, something has changed. You are no longer the adventurers you were at the very start of your story.
I do feel different, so I guess in that sense, yeah, we're on a different level, but I don't know how to explain how I'm different. I just am.
There was a lot of synergy.
I honestly was not expecting the illusion to work. It's something I'd been working on.
What you did was more than illusion.
No, I know. I mean, that's just a specific thing that I was pointing out.
Normally you would have to use resources to cast your illusion, but if you wanted to make an example of things, then I would say this, for now, you could do it free of charge.
Well, in order to do it, I had to make a presence roll.
Oh, right. There was no... Okay, then you can just make a spellcast roll as a reaction roll in this case.
I'm gonna make an illusion. That'll be fun.
18. Well done.
I make an illusion.
What does it look like this time?
It looks like a cat. Just a little fluffy cat.
Can I reach out and touch it?
You try to, and your hand goes through it. Because it's an illusion.
Yeah, from just a distance, it looks like any ordinary cat. A little bit out of place in the snow and the ice around you, but when you get too close to melee range, where you can touch it, you can...
Specifically, it looks... it still looks like a cat, but you can see the scribbled writing lines around the edges of it. As if it's like cel-shaded a little bit.
Yeah, the hair of the fur is clearly words rather than actual hairs.
Each strand is just teeny tiny little scripts.
Mhm.
Hair.
Yeah.
Fluffy, very fluffy, so fluffy, oh my
So,
god.
you know ASCII art?
Yeah.
It's almost like that.
The handwritten ASCII art.
Yes. And yeah, you've seen other people doing new things, showing off new powers or more powerful ways of showing them.
that was a really fantastic spectacle. But I think I just wanted to say it was really nice to be like, hey, there's a problem on the field, and immediately see it get taken care of. That was
Taken care
wild.
of incredibly effectively, Havrit.
That was so wild. Those things were so big. How did you it was the biggest smiting I've ever beheld. A smote of note. Whoa.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how my bolt beacon was so effective because it never has been.
I'm not
I aimed
trying
for
to
one and it just
downplay.
kept bouncing.
I'm not trying to downplay anyone's accomplishments. The big ones were made of paper.
They very much were. They went
If
down
even
in...
I could take them out.
But the compliment is appreciated nonetheless.
Perhaps whatever magic was animating them is less effective on a larger structure.
Maybe.
It
It's just
seems
nice to
the
be with reliable
most-
people.
Quite. The most dangerous ones were the ones made out of, well, not air, but...
Bad spirits.
Quite so.
Ghost.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something for those. Sword's
They-
great. Absolutely love it. It worked really well with yours as well, Ophelia, but did not work well against the spirits.
I think
I
they're
am gonna
simply
pull out.
less affected by things that aren't full of magic.
I'm gonna pull out my improved returning blade, and I'm going to handle first towards Havrit. Just in case you need something that's got magic in it. This was effective. At least for now.
You need that.
Well, now
Yeah,
you
but I
need
got
that
another
more
one.
than I do. Is
I
it?
got another.
Do you have another one made of such quality?
No, but that's okay.
Then I can take the one of less quality.
Oh, fine. I sheathe back the improved dagger, and I give Havrit the standard returning blade.
You will not make yourself less effective on our watch.
Hafrid, you can in fact add a returning blade. Let me actually do that for you.
I was gonna search the compendium and find it, so...
That's absolutely fair. You'll...
Wait, if I send this to chat, will that then help you find it if you click on it?
I believe not.
I just want to check something. Can I drag? No.
In any case, I have deleted it all from my inventory for now.
Right.
SRD.
Tier 1 magical weapon.
Okay, so
The question I would pose to you all now is whether you would like to take a rest.
We didn't get to take a rest last time. before things went down. A rest would be nice.
Alright, and would you like to take a short rest? Or a long rest?
What do you get to do on a short rest?
On a short rest, you have a couple of options. I'll pull them up. You can clear some hit points, as in 1d4. Some stress, again, 1d4. You can mend your armor and clear 1d4 armor slots. Or you can prepare and gain a hope.
You can do one of those or two?
You can do two of those, or in the case of Ophelia, because she has some elven ancestry, 3 of them.
I could
I'm only
suggest.
missing 3 stress and 1 hope, so I don't need much.
Well, I marked 2 stress and 3 armor slots, so I need to, unless we can do a short one, and I can just take care of one of those problems.
You can do it.
Now, if you want to take a long rest, you can clear all hit points, clear all stress, clear all armor slots, or you can prepare as normal with short rest. And like with a short rest, if you prepare with someone else, one or more of your party members, you each gain 2 hope. The final thing you can do on a long rest is to work on a project. Currently, we have 2 long-term projects, Kaelin's new book and Ophelia's first aid kit.
I'm okay with either rest.
I could suggest I could suggest that the people who got a lot of different resource stuff do a long rest, and then I specifically
We all do the same rest.
Yes.
No, what I mean is like take turns to watch. So effectively, narratively, everybody else who needs the long rest gets a long rest, and then I don't need much, so I can just take a short rest and use the rest of that time to keep watch, is what I'm saying.
So narratively, that would be fine. Mechanically, you would also be taking your long rest. So you would also be taking your options there.
Oh, then I guess this relies on Alverin's. How urgent does Hafreet feel this is?
Well, I mean, I'm sure we all have different feelings of urgency in it, but let me go ahead and roll 1d6 for Rally to clear stress real quick.
There you go.
I could use a long rest.
Very fair.
It's helpful.
Okay.
I was hoping for a 5, then I could have done a short rest, but...
Let me then first refresh the scene, and then we're going to go into a long rest.
Hafreet, do you need any help with your long rest? I will assist.
I don't think so. I'm just gonna clear 2 armor slots in my stress, so I should be okay.
I will be.
If anyone wants to become hopeful with me, that would be nice, since I have currently 1 hope.
Anyone else?
I mean, if we do prepare, we get hope, and I'm basically good. So somebody else with a lower amount in their pool.
I'm on 5, so I think I'm good.
Do keep in mind, if you have an action open, you can use it to prepare with others, and then you all gain 2 hope. You can also work on a longer term project if you want to continue one, or if you want to start one.
Yeah, I have 3 options, so I can literally prepare twice and do work on a project. But I figure if someone else also needs to prepare, then we can combine that.
You and I were the only ones that got hit. I got 1 point of damage.
We've got a couple of hits.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to help me on that one, because you can.
Yeah, because you have an advantage on.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's for rests. I'll double check, but yeah.
I do want to check for runes, conjure shards.
I'm gonna put that.
How long that?
Up, but I suppose it wouldn't make sense to upkeep it. I think it would have dropped after combat.
It doesn't say it specifically, no, but interesting.
That's how it is. Okay. Second.
I think I'll just do this.
And then I get a hope, and I'm full up.
Oh, you get 2 hope even. But if you're full up, then that doesn't matter too much, no.
Okay, so I did 1 prepare together with nose then?
Mm.
I don't know why it makes me roll for it, but sure.
It's just how that works. The roll is you like you have like 1dx, like 1d6.
Yeah.
The roll is just 2.
Yeah. And then I have to apply healing, which is also an interesting way of saying it. But
You're
I got
right.
it. There's another prepare together available if someone wants, but if no one wants, it's fine as well.
Now, as you're taking a long rest, I
did my project.
You did your project. Oh, working on a project. If you would like, you can make a reaction roll here.
Okay. I get a reaction roll and do presents because that's probably writing.
I think that fits very well, yes. That is a 6 with fear. So,
Well, it's reaction roll, so
as in you do not gain fear. Sorry, I do not gain fear. You do not gain hope. However, the fear and the hope.
Reaction roll anyway, right?
In this case, the fear and hope do come into play. There are 4, like the 5 tiers of success. Currently, because it is a 6 with fear, that is a failure. There is unfortunately no advancement in your project this time, as you're starting to get...
You get too distracted writing down all the things that happened in the encounter to actually write anything for the book.
Yeah, so you're more busy with like figuring out what exactly happened, and so you're more stuck on that than really dealing with prose and the characters that you're building, trying to figure out what you might be able to do to prevent such an attack from happening in the future, maybe having to discuss with like the Restoragens on how things should be maybe warded or signposted on this trip, because this is not a well-traveled road. People do go to and from X from time to time, but X is definitely not on the more main thoroughfares or trade routes that you're familiar with.
You won't find it on the Kontiki tour. Yeah.
Indeed. So, the final thing on a long rest is that I get something.
Nom nom.
Nom nom indeed. So,
Nom nom nom. Oh no.
for me it's nom nom, because I get to roll 1d4 plus the amount of PCs, which is 5, and I gain 9 fear.
Wow.
Yeah. That was very scary. Like,
It was.
there's a lot of skeletons.
Indeed.
That is very fair.
Look, you're all patched up.
To play the game.
Exactly.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
You're all patched up. I gained some stuff to use. We're all happy. Right?
I also worked on my project, by the way.
Oh, in that case, you also get to make a roll.
It was a reaction roll, right?
Yes, but we will be keeping an eye on the hope and fear die.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be instinct again. That's what I used last time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Reaction roll. Mender. No, that's using 2 hope again, and I currently have 4. So I'm just gonna do it as is.
Okay. Well, in this case, a 20 with hope
Hell yeah.
is the second best result you can get, as your first aid kit progress counts down 2.
Hell yeah.
you're starting to build the box as you started. Now it is going to be more a question of with how big you want to make it, what can you actually fit in there? And so that is something that you might want to take some time out of your schedule when you're in a settlement, for instance, to figure out, like, okay, what are the supplies that I need to build this and have it be useful.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Thank you.
of course, with your plans made and your rota for the night's watch
I believe
settled.
I was on the watch in the previous camp, so
Correct.
I would like to not be on watch.
You would like to take some rest first.
I would like to sleep.
Yes, indeed. Night, or rather, as night is already fallen, you start the watch. The rest finally finds rest. And knows after a decent amount, where at least you know, well, the others will have had enough time to have some restful sleep. You wake the next person, and you too can get some rest. Probably you wake up a little later than you might have expected were it not for the midnight battle. But you find yourself well rested. And given that you've gotten kind of halfway on the road from Cot to X, I'm going to ask here. First of all, knows you've been to X before. You know that there is a main cavern with an entrance out into a cliffside, where you know, like, if you go that way, you are going to be spotted immediately. And with the way things happen in X, if someone sees you, it's usually multiple people, and there's going to be multiple people being told, and so that spreads like a wildfire. There's not going to be a way for you to sneak in if you wanted to do so. However, there are a couple of other passages into X, given that X is more of a network of tunnels set up connected to each other, different caverns having different buildings. It used to be this dungeon complex that is now all but cleared out. There used to be relics there to find. Now the previous infrastructure is used for settlement. On your previous on your previous visit there, what not really, let's specify this. What caught your attention about one of these other entrances and exits?
So either between cliffside or the tunnels.
Yes, so what was it that you noticed about specifically one of the other tunnels?
Ooh. I think the first thing that Nose would like to keep in mind is
Mhm.
which of those tunnels gets like the most people moving through, because if these are settlements,
Mhm.
then obviously some places are considered a little more safer than others, either because of threats or because of the structure, security, like stability, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You do know from your previous visit, stability isn't really something you find in X. Shelter, yeah, but if you go back and forth to like, there are not necessarily taverns, but there are public houses, and you can find like a place to sleep. But if you want to lay low, after a couple of days, there will be people looking for you and turning up there.
Yeah. I will hand over as much information as I can about all of this to the group, specifically hoping that Hafrit will give us a little bit of guidance as to their intentions, because at the end of the day, while we all have things, or some of us have things to do there, Hafrit is the one who's moving with the most urgency.
Was directly invited.
Yeah.
Invited is an interesting word to use.
Got a ladder.
It's a little dramatic.
Help! Yeah, okay. Alright. So we've got these 2 areas in front of us to go in. Oh, what to do?
Do you mind being seen, or do you want to keep things under wraps? Like, I don't fully understand whether this invitation, this request requires speed or discretion. You know?
I get the letter again, friend.
Of course, let me bring that up.
Thank you.
We have the letter.
Would Hafrit mind if I read it over their shoulder?
I'll just put it in chat once again.
Yeah, in chat is fine.
There we go.
I do not mind if you climb up on my shoulder to read it. I am tall.
Okay. I'll just scale you, no big deal.
Let's climb a nearby tree.
So, okay. So we do have a list of things that we need to take care of. I believe that we've all kind of, at least on travels, briefly mentioned there's a delivery that needs to be made. And obviously I'm the one that told Kaylin that their friend his friend may or may not be here at this moment in time. I think, at least, if we want to keep some measure of discretion, not all of us need to be seen. I think if I am seen, it will probably make things easier for... And it's kind of like trying to find the word for a moment. It's like my contact to find me rather than having to create suspicion and asking a lot of questions. But I don't know if anyone else would like to remain unseen for the moment.
I will have a distinctly hard time remaining that, considering I am quite large.
I wish my ability to adjust people's appearances worked on people other than myself.
I have a feeling that I will probably stand out quite a bit. There's not a whole lot of people with wings like mine.
No, there's not. Do kind of looking over towards Nerys and Kaden. You wish to keep your anonymity for the moment, or
I don't know why I would need to, Galen says.
okay.
Just off in the distance, there's a little snow cat that has caught the scent of your breakfast and is now stalking you for a little morsel.
Rubbing up all over my fucking equipment, aren't you?
There's now hair on your gilded falchion.
It will never come off again.
Nope, it stays there.
I will
It is
offer the snack.
capitalist.
I will offer the cat a snack.
It happily takes it from you. And then quickly leaves because scary.
There was nothing suspicious about this cat, was there?
No, there's nothing suspicious about Baloo.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You said give him a snack, so I put treats in my hand, and now he's eating them. Just
Thank
you guys should have
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Literally.
so I think we will go in through the equivalent thereof of the main entrance.
Alright. The main
I
entrance.
want to quickly check in with Rune, specifically
Mhm.
because Rune and I have done a little bit of sneakity sneak with package
Preparation.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Do you want me to go in stealth and then like signal meet up later?
If you can manage, yes. Though I don't believe anybody would expect you to me to have the decoy as of yet, so we may not need to push that advantage quite yet.
Okay, well, Havrita, I have another question. Because over here, and I like over your shoulder point at the letter, just like caught in a circle. Is that a very specific kind of clue, or is that just general coded language to kind of not make it?
I believe it's general coded language, but correct
They're
me if
not
I'm
like-
wrong, GM.
They're not going to like get hung or something.
Oh, no,
Caught
it's
in a
not
circle.
literal.
It's actually hanged when you're talking about a person.
Yeah, hung is describing features.
I'm so sorry. That was so unintentional.
I think we've gotten our spice tolerance for today.
Kaelin is the one who would point out that.
Oh yeah. Kaelin is a cunning linguist.
I'm sorry. I'm just more familiar with hung people than hanged people, I guess.
I
mean,
suppose
the
so.
relationships he's in, he doesn't need to be one of those. But anyway.
But yeah, it's not an emergency as mentioned at the moment, so it's less literal and more metaphorical.
In fact, knows, since you have access to this letter and just the way that Hafrit shares this information, I would like you to make a knowledge reaction roll.
Knowledge reaction. Okay. Oh, my knowledge is not so bad. Can I use one more thing on this?
Yeah, sure. Your experience with X would give you that here.
Whoa, okay. Rolling.
That is an 11. Okay. There is something nagging in the back of your mind as you think back on your experiences going to that sorted place. Something about hold on. Something there's something there where it touches on, because you know about the black quills, the rumors you've been listening to. The black quills being this both theater troupe, from what you're talking from what you've heard about, as well as some sort of criminal enterprise being having ties to like what goes on in X. But the last time you were there, or at least in the places you were holed up in, there was another kind of like known entity, the Loop.
Okay.
And so maybe the Loop is now gone or diminished, or the Black Quills and the Loop are in direct competition. Like, you'd have to figure that out as you get there, but that is something that kind of rings true in your mind.
All right. I think knowing this, I'm going to elaborate a little bit and say, well, so I don't know particular. There's a little bit of concern here because the last time I was in X, there's this, like, the big power of X was called the Loop. So the fact that things have changed this drastically, and you've got like the Black Hole, which is supposed to be this like theater troupe, but they're also running things, which is like a bizarre thing for a theater troupe to be able to do. You know what I mean? So maybe maybe I go and do some questioning. I've been there before. I can tell you a spot that we can meet up, and I don't know, get a layout, like some sort of breakdown as to what's happening before we start making some massive moves.
How long?
I mean, if y'all want to walk in just in through the front door, that also would make it really easy for me to just quietly slip in.
How
Through the
long
tunnels.
would it take you to sneak in? Should we give you some
I
time?
mean, I'm sure I could get some information within half a day. GM, can I get enough information within half a day?
I would say so, and I think this is where I'd like to draw your attention to your subclass ability.
Where do I find that features?
Features, and then right on the second to last thing, just above actual features, is well connected. When you arrive in a prominent town or environment, you know somebody who calls this place home. Give them a name. We can work on this. Note how you think they could be useful, and choose one fact from the following list. 1. They owe you a favor, but they'll be hard to find. 2. They're going to ask for something in exchange. 3. They're always in a great deal of trouble. 4. You used to be together. It's a long story. Or 5. You didn't part on great terms.
You could just make it a trifecta and have like 3 X's in here.
my first
3 X's in X.
No, my first instinct actually was, what if you just made Benny from the Mummy?
It's been too long for me to have. Who was that again? Which?
The one who had all of the religious symbols. And
Oh,
who was
yeah.
the shithead who was constantly betraying everyone.
And then when Imhotep quartered him,
Oh, yeah, that guy.
prayers and different things until he got into Hebrew, and then he was like, you speak the language of slaves.
Yeah. I love Benny. He's so shit.
It could definitely be something like that. Absolutely.
Oh no! Now I've just got thoughts about the hung issue in this. Sorry, I'm distracted.
I see.
Oh.
I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but Kimsey, do you have an issue with hung people?
I think that's probably one of the reasons why they specify that it's hanged.
We used to be together. It's a long story.
I'll take it as such. Oh dear.
I'm so sad. I don't know.
Hmm.
Take
So,
responsibility for this giggle.
so,
please.
Kamesy, should we call this person who you used to be with Caleb or Silas?
I can't stand you! What do you mean? What the fuck? Oh god, okay, let's flip a
We can
coin
do
for it,
Garrus.
shall we?
Do Garrus.
Okay, sure, Garrus.
Okay. Let's make Garrus a Dracona.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I can see it.
And do you all mind us going into like a final scene as we arrive in X?
I am good to continue.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Kamesy?
So it's gonna take me a second to calm down, but I'm here.
You're here. Well, I need you on your best behavior right now because this is a scene that you're going to be a part of.
Oh, no.
I'm trying, I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to apologize.
We paused this, so
Look,
like,
I'm so messing with you right now. Like, I understand that this is a lot.
Oh, okay, no, we're good, we're good. I'm just gonna take a sippy sip.
Mm-hmm. So, whilst you're...
Yes, I promise.
It's all good. I'm just going to get the music for this next scene ready. Cause we've talked about X being this hive of scum and villainy, or as I described it last time, a scum of hive and villainy. I found in this module from Foundry, tabletop RPG music, one particular track that is called "You Shouldn't Be Here." And I think it's very fitting. The time it takes to travel from your place of rest to X is uneventful, but you can already feel that those nerves tying into your joints, your muscles, as you know that this is probably the most dangerous thing you've done until this point. Your plan for the four of Afrit, Kalen, Ophelia, and Rune to pretty much make your presence known and travel into the gorge where X has the now defunct, open, and broken gate of this ancient dungeon complex. And as you slowly but surely make your presence known there, Kamesy, Nose is going to sneak in a different route. You know your way around this area slightly better than the rest of X, but there is an alleyway, kind of like a tunnel, that now has kind of a slum, would be the description. And people there can tell, like, you are new, or like you've this is a new arrival. But they don't pay you too much mind. There is quite some there's stuff that people are dealing with that make it so that you don't ping on their radar. And you find your way towards one place that you, for a short time, called Sanctuary.
Sure.
He isn't there, you can tell, as you clear some of the locks that you were taught. There is a couple of new ones that you get through pretty easily. They are probably a hindrance to those who have no idea what they're dealing with. But you find your way in. A small den with, in one corner, pillows and blankets, a little nest. You can tell there's a heating rock. And
Is the heating rock warm?
the heating rock is currently not as warm as you know he likes it.
But recently used. if not
Recently
currently
used. It's maybe a day at most since.
Gotcha.
There's some trash of food, couple of clothes on the ground. He was never really a clean, tidy kind of individual. And I'm going to have to ask you for a instinct roll here.
All right. Is it possible to use one more thing here?
Ooh. Yes. I'm going to say that there might be some things you might notice at a second glance.
All right. I'm gonna. Do I still have my Bodic ready, guys?
I believe if you haven't used
If
it,
you have not spent it, then you can use it
have not
because
spent
we are still in the session.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off on it for now, but it's.
I will say this is one of the final rolls of the day. So if you want to add to that 9, I believe it is a d6.
Yes.
Oh, I roll d6. Roll.
Ooh,
Wow, balls.
an 11. Now you do get that hope.
Okay, so I can hope back.
You do get that hope back. But for all your training, for all your experience in this line of work, there is a presence behind you that you catch too late. A dagger at your neck, and the familiar heat of a tall, black-scaled Dracona behind you. As he reaches and leans down his head And we finish our scene with his words. You dare show your face here? And I would like to thank all of you for being such wonderful players in this game of ours.
Back next session when we rescue Gamesy from the giggle fit.
That is absolutely going
I'm
to be
right
the
where
case.
I want to be. What do you mean? I'm exactly where I want to be.
As we switch from Daggerheart to a lads TTRPG system, no. Alpine asks, I can't wait to find out how long this story is. His story. It's going to be a hung tale. Thank you, everyone.
I mean, I can't talk. I mean, I can't talk much. I made my character's ex-boyfriend a half-giant for a reason.
I would like to thank everyone for watching and visiting. Thank you to the follows. I have been Cress Nether. I am Cress Nether, and I will be Cress Nether. I would like to thank Alvarance, Dannycat, Kamesy, Sunflare Space, and Cyrenix Live for their presence here. Kamesy, Sunny, and or Cyrenix, if you have anything to plug, you can do so in this moment. After Kamesy has recovered from her giggle fits, of course.
My plugs are the same as Cress's.
Yeah.
I do streaming.
Yeah, Sunny does streaming.
Yeah, on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And apparently lately I've been on a deduction game kick, or puzzle game kick, so if that's your vibe,
Excellent.
consider...
Oh, I need to gift sub some shark. Cyrenix, I noticed you have been streaming as well recently.
Yes, I've been taking a bit of a stream break, partly because I first got sick and then had a lot of IRL responsibilities, but I'm back at it, still playing mostly the same games, which is to say, tomorrow is probably going to be a marathon Elden Ring session of all things.
Oh, exciting.
Where we finish, or maybe hopefully finish, the super hard extra dungeon of the base game that we found by chance while trying to do something else.
Very exciting.
Maybe we will finish it, maybe we'll get stomped. I don't know yet. The way we scaled everything up way too high because we thought the game would be too easy otherwise.
Fair enough. And Kamesy, are you good? Do you not have the giggles anymore?
No, I'm good.
Wonderful.
When you pull attention to Kamesy having the giggles, it returns the giggles to Kamesy.
To be fair, I might do that on purpose at some time. But I believe you have a stream scheduled tomorrow for Loftia?
I do. I also might do other things. For those of you who may not get the references that we were throwing just now, I do play a game called Love in Deep Space. And currently there is a very schmexy banner happening. And I may do some Love in Deep Space after Loftia, but we'll see, because Loftia is a very cute and sweet and family-friendly farming sim, and Love in Deep Space is very much haunt and wet and so
Indeed.
in any case, you can find me live at twitch.tv/Kamesy. Yeah, that's the last stream of the week tomorrow.
And then finally, you can catch me as well as Alvarance and Dannycat every Monday now. Let me actually pause that. Every Monday, as Alvarance next week we'll be DMing a game of Scion, 2nd edition, our Midnight Storm campaign. We will be starting a little late because of Dutch Remembrance of the Dead, but you will be seeing us just past 8 p.m. Central European Standard Time. And then the next week after that, and every other week reoccurring, you'll be seeing Alvin's, Danny, and me as we are players alongside RoboPirate for our continuous game of Hyrule Chronicles, where we play Pathfinder 2nd edition.
But Zelda.
Zelda, yeah. I am going to thank you once more, all of my players, for being such wonderful players, all of my viewers, both in chat and lurking, for being wonderful viewers. I think we're going to go and say hi to Echotronic today, who is also playing Loftia, so you get a bit of a head start with that. And thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to press the button that allows me to go to my end screen. Goodbye!